Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So straight into the action.
I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Yeah, they've got a fair bit of work to get through.
Yeah, because they're going to have to cover the flanks on their own. They need to push up and establish some menace, some control, press from the front and act like auxiliary wingers, if you will, while also doing a fair bit of defending. And what's more, they're often expected to be the main supply routes in the side.
A pretty loose pass. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation. Thuram! Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nedved. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Big chance! Van Dijk with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Defending here is really tight. Quality ball. Can he get it through? Dumfries receives it in a wide position. And he shoots! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Borussia Dortmund have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And here's Azar. Dumfries has it out wide and in space. And that has been knocked clear. Italy are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's fabulous. And that was very necessary. It'll be a throw-in. Pirlo. Messi might just make this. And he welcomes it in. Oh, nice touch. And he's gone long, and he's had it nicked away. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And he's quick to return it. Pirlo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Italy are looking to break at pace. Now here's the delivery. O'Reilly. Anderson, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Now it's Semenyo. That's tidy. Anderson.
And he was alert to it.
Borussia Dortmund are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And this is Ibrahimovic. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, shooting chance! Ronaldo! Superb!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And yes, it's him again. Italy with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And he's intervened well there. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So straight into the second half.
Borussia Dortmund really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Dumfries is looking to influence the game from out wide. Anderson. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Floated through. Anderson spots it and intercepts. Dumfries. Vigo. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that looks a decent ball. He is through here. He's had a shot! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Italy now in a position far more desirable.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Ferdinand is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, he's burst through! And the shot! And that's a sharp finish! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Good effort! Dumfries clears it away. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. And he's gone searching crossfield.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Played out to the left flank. Now it's Semenyo. O'Reilly. Semenyo. And it's Vieira. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nedved. Now he's got space here. And he cuts out the supply. Van Dijk. Very much a man of this moment. Anderson. Now it's Thuram. Thuram under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Vieira. Ibrahimovic. Tries a deft little ball.
Italy clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Dumfries. He's in a great position here. Shot a goal! Pirlo. And here's the chance to counter. He's found a way through. Figo. Now, can they get him away? Hazard gets into a good position. Played in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pirlo. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Referee's given a throw.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 6, Cristiano Ronaldo. Numero 7.
That's going across goal. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's been shifted off it.
Numero 5.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
And the shot! Goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Italy have surely won it. Awesome. Impressive jump! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And the number on the board is 3. And it's Nedved. Nedved running with the ball, looking to play him in. Messi gets flagged offside. And that will be the final act. Borussia Dortmund pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch.